Hi friends, welcome back to Arc Tutorials. This is a brand new series that I'm starting on my channel from today. Python tutorial for absolute beginners. Nowadays with AI and all the developments that are happening around AI, it's important that everybody must upskill themselves to Python. It's just like any other programming language, and like how I've done on Angular, React, a lot of you have supported me, have written to me that how those tutorials have helped you master, learn and get jobs in Angular and in React and other technologies. With this tutorial, I will go deep dive each and every concept, every single thing. I will make sure that this is one of the best Python tutorials out there free on YouTube. For that, I need your help, your support. Please do like, share, discuss, ask questions in the comments, and also if you want, you can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/arctutorials. Thank you so much. You can buy the full stack interview series book at arctutorials.gumroad.com to keep supporting me. Thank you so much. With that being said, let's jump into right away. Alright, so first I'll cover basics in this episode and we start coding in the next episode. So what is Python? Python is a high level interpreted general purpose programming language. Now there are a couple of important words here that you should understand. Unlike programming languages like Java, C, C++, those are compiled languages. Python is an interpreted language. Okay. Now it's a general purpose because you can build websites, you can do IoT, you can do lowest level of integration and much more using Python. Especially given the current scenario with AI and AGI and all that, it's important to understand Python can do a lot of things with respect to data science as well. Okay, there are a lot of advanced libraries that I will be covering as we go in deeper. Okay, now it's designed, it's easy to read, write and maintain. Okay, and it's pretty it's like English language if you would want to call it, because unlike other programming languages, Python code is much easier to read. That's what at least I would say from my experience. All right, a little bit of history. Again, it doesn't make much sense, but yeah, it was created by Guido van Rossum, released first in 1991. Has been around for a very long time, but with recent developments of data science and advanced computing, performance oriented at lowest level computing, that's where Python has picked up pace. I talked about being interpreted, which means no need to compile the code. The Python interpreter itself executes it directly. Okay. To give you more, it is executed line by line by an interpreter at runtime. Okay. In compiled languages, all the code is compiled first. It checks for error, syntax, etc. at compilation time. In Python, it goes line by line. The interpreter would go execute line by line, and if there is any error, it will catch it then. Dynamically typed because you don't need to declare variable types, etc. Python will infer them at runtime. These things will be clear once we start coding, but first understand the basics. It's a high level syntax, that means it focuses more on the logic than the hardware level details. So you write the logic and then let the Python interpreter convert it to interact with hardware level details. What are some of the features? It's pretty easy to learn and use. Okay, like I said, it has simple and clean syntax which closely relates to English language, so it's much easy to write, learn. A lot of people think it's pretty tough, it's pretty complex, etc. It's not. It's pretty straightforward. If you're coming from any other programming background, you would find yourself easy adapting to this. We talked about being interpreted language. We talked about dynamically typed. It's cross-platform compatibility, which means Python is available on all major operating systems: Windows, Mac OS, Linux, etc. It has an extensive standard library. That means there are a lot of libraries, modules that are available, which does this regular routine work that you need. Let's say maths, files handling, exception handling, web services, APIs, regular expression, much more. I have planned to cover around 30 plus modules as part of this tutorial. Now it's object oriented and functional support. That means Python, just like any other programming language, also supports object oriented programming, which means you can have classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, decorators, lambda functions, constructors, everything that you know from object oriented programming. It has a large ecosystem of libraries and frameworks. Now there are a lot of Python libraries that are used, some of which are NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Flask, Django, TensorFlow. If you understand the basic syntax, how to read Python, how to write, how to use modules, all of these libraries will be pretty easy. I promise you we will do multiple of these libraries, and like I said, my attempt here is to make sure that you learn master Python end to end with me for free on YouTube. Python is embeddable and extensible. That means you can embed your Python code into C, C++, and that's where you work natively with IoT tools or IoT devices or even hardware level. High productivity, you code less and there is more functionality. Unlike other programming languages, you don't have to really write long lines of code. Python has a lot of inbuilt libraries, modules, through which you can do a lot of work with less lines of code. Strong community, it has always been there, but right now in 2025 the things have heated up and there are a lot of tutorials, forums, documentation, open source projects, libraries, modules that are available. What are the use cases we will do? We will do web development using Python. We will use Flask, PyFlask, to build lightweight extensible micro framework for APIs. I'll also touch base on Django, which is a high level framework for rapid development and clean design. We will use NumPy, we'll use Pandas to do data analysis and visualization. Those are extremely critical, and we'll also see if we can do different frameworks for visualization. Machine learning and artificial intelligence. Here, that's where I will touch base on PyTorch and TensorFlow. These are powerful systems to build intelligent systems and data predictive models. Automation and scripting. Anything that we have learned on my tutorial with Puppeteer, all the automation can be done using Python, like file renaming, email sending, web scraping, data entry, and much, much more. That's where I'll cover tools like Beautiful Soup, Scheduler, and OS and Shuttle. What else we will do? We will do a basic of game development, not very high level complex one, but just a simple kind of using Pygame. Okay. IoT and cybersecurity is where I will cover the theory, because I don't have the motors or devices to actually play with it, else I would have definitely done it. But these two I will touch base and see how we can use it. Alright, so what do you want to do in today's tutorial? In today's tutorial, all I want you to do is go to python.org downloads and go to jetbrains.com PyCharm and download the free version. Let me show you the links. You'll go to python.org, go to downloads and click on download Python. This is for free. I am running Mac OS, so it's showing me Mac OS. If you're on Windows, you can download the Windows version. If you're on any Unix box, you can download that and others. The version you will download is 3.1 3.13 or anything that's latest. Okay, that's for the Python. It's free, you don't have to pay anything. Now the next thing is we will need an editor to work with. If you are following me on my channel, you will know that we use Visual Studio Code as our primary coding editor. But for Python, I'm going to suggest you to start using PyCharm. Now this is again a free version. Don't get confused by seeing pricing. It's a community free version forever. Okay. Now this is what you will download. It's free forever, but you will not have advanced things which are available in premium plan, but we can still work with the free one. Okay. Now when you download, you get free 1 month pro trial. Okay. Don't get if you want to continue, you can purchase. If not, it is still free of cost. Okay. Now that's all you need. In the next episode, or I'll just show you when you download. You can just click download in your Windows or Mac, and you should see it up and running. So when you go to your terminal, open any terminal and just type Python. Not here. Let's go to our PyCharm. So once you download, you would see PyCharm come up, and you would see something like this editor that's available. Okay, now you can see, you can ignore all the things. You will just see that there is a Python editor that comes like this for you. Okay, all right. Now do not worry about anything here. I will cover everything that you need to run. Okay, now this is how it would look, just an empty terminal for you. That's all you need. That's all you need today. Okay, I will share you step by step. Do let me know in the comment section if you are able to download Python and able to download PyCharm. Okay, once you have done it, in the next episode onwards we start coding. All right, thank you so much for joining in this episode. Let's continue this. Let's build one of the best Python tutorials on YouTube with your support. So please do like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. See you in the next episode.